Hey Google, turn off all the lights, please. Hey Google, turn off the lights, please. Ralphie, hey.
Archie, hey.
Martha, hey. 10. 6 and a half.
And 12.
And a half.
You get more things than them. Phones and laptops and stuff.
You get more friends. You're double digits. I can get into trouble more easily. Your sister and brother bar you over and fight you because they're bigger than you.
You have to do more work than everybody else, like around the house.
Why the chicken cross the road? To get to the idiot's house. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's the chicken at the idiot's house.
What do you get when you cross a sheep and a kangaroo? A woolly jumper.
Knock, knock. Oh
There.
no!
There.
Smell mop.
Smell what poo.
That's disgusting. Why would you want to smell my poo? So we get a good education. To do maths.
So they can grow up to be the next, like, big people who, like, do things for the planet. History.
Math. What? A police officer. Because you say people and it's a cool uniform. Koala. Look cute.
Either be a lawyer or a doctor because they have to be smart and they make a lot of money. Well, I cut my hair this year. I had it like way past my shoulders and now it's all gone.
I can play Among Us more. I'm older and I'm going into year 5 at school, which is stage 3. 50? Or like 20? Maybe just older than me. 1,680.
Maybe 60s? You get like a crinkly face and you lose all your hair and you get shorter.
You get fatter.
Because you don't do as much exercise.
You get very wrinkly. She teaches kids about sea animals and goes on rock platforms. Looks at a computer.
Well, if she's in the office, which is most days, she'll usually spend it spinning around on her office chair. But if she's not, then she'll be out on the beach or something, teaching. More spinning around on office chairs and counting and doing weird stuff on Excel.
Look at it, stocking exchanges. A lot of silly things with numbers and 4-hour meetings, which are very boring and he usually doesn't say anything. I'll get myself a nice house and car and then I will give it to charities and homeless people. Get a computer, get a PS4, get a phone, get a Lamborghini, get a mansion, get a few other things. I'm not sure. Oh, and I'll get 1,000 PS4s, thank you. What about a PS5? Oh yeah, and I'll take that. Oh, and a Nintendo Switch.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
Oh, for yourself?
Yeah. Oh, and a few beds.
Okay.
And a few fly screens.
I think that comes in your mansion.
And a mirror, and a few hairbrushes.
You're just naming things that you see around the room.
And I'll buy a famous hairdresser to do my hair every day. In case it gets boring. And And I would always get a good mullet.
Get a mansion with like a Ferrari and a Lamborghini and a Bentley and an Aston Martin, and then in the back garden I would have a sports facility with a 50-meter swimming pool and cricket nets and a basketball court and a football pitch. If you get in trouble or something, and then like you do something really bad and then your parents can't find you, so then you can't get in trouble.
Steal toys from the shop and they wouldn't know.
Probably follow someone around. Because someone that I find annoying maybe. To see what they're doing. A device that gives everyone the right amount of money to get a house or something.
Make a machine that gets you ready in the morning. So like you go up to it and it like senses your brain and what you feel like wearing, and then it just gets it for you, and then it like you like tell it what breakfast to get you and it goes and gets it for you.
A machine that flies lollies into my mouth once a second. Make friends. That's fun.
I'm nice. I'm very beautiful. I'm a very caring person.
I'm the sensible one among the three of us. Keep things running smoothly, you know. Don't hit your parents.
Don't leave people out.
No balls in the house. No bouncing balls. Very annoying. My family, my friends, and where I live.
Friends.
Eating healthily and like being in a safe environment all the time.
Has bushy hair. She does.
She looks quite tall and skinny, very fit, and a bit wrinkly.
She like, when she looks at you, she like squints a little bit. It's really weird. And she wears like baggy clothes so she can put a tissue up her arm, so just in case for safekeeping. Yep. Djokovic is better than Federer.
Federer's better than Djokovic.
She says that sometimes we're allowed sugary food but not too much of it, and she tells us that we should like playing outdoors, which we do. That whenever we go to the Coop, which is like the supermarket there, we normally get a lolly, which is pretty good, and that we do some really nice walks along the place, which is really nice.
Playing tennis.
They live in Scotland, so we were driving back from Cornwall in England, and it was like a 12-hour drive, and me and Granny and Grandad drove back, and it was just nice because like we stopped at a restaurant and we had burgers and stuff. Because whenever you say, Granny, do you want to do something, she always says yes.
Tennis.
She's very kind and caring, and she's funny, and when we Skype call them, she always doesn't know where the camera is, so her thumb ends up being over the camera. He doesn't have much hair. It's like bald right in the middle and then little bits at the side and the back. He always wears a shirt.
So he has like a old-fashioned comb over. So he has like little strands of hair that go across there. And he always wears like a polo shirt tucked in to his trousers with a Nike belt. He tries to keep up with my interests, and he's always asking, like, what's happening at school, what sports am I playing, stuff like that.
Let's play tennis.
I need to wake up later instead of waking up really early, and that I should get into golf because he really likes it. We, all four of us, we went on a bush sort of walk and it was really icy. And Ralphie slipped on the ice and then we just kept on laughing at him. And then on the way back we found loads of lollies and on the floor, and we might or might not have eaten them.
He likes playing tennis.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he gave me my first golf clubs, and he took me down to the golf course and hit the ball. He's very humorous, and he's always up for things, and he's very kind, and you usually get some good stuff when he's around.
Lollies! And he buys golf toys.
He's very caring and kind and very active and sporty, and he has a very nice house.
She is a drama queen, and she'll go around the house going, OMG! Okay.
He sometimes, just sometimes, has a couple of good jokes or tricks up his sleeve, like putting salt in the sugar, which Mum and Dad use for tea and coffee.
He's a wild one, so he'll charge around the house bashing into things. He's always active, always wants to play something, which can be a bit annoying, but whenever you want to do something, he's always there and up for it.
His hair, which is never brushed, and his attitude towards things, sometimes it gets a bit too over the top.
They fought.
What? You what?
Something funny.
Oh, that's funny. They play tennis with me.
Someone's always got a story after their day or something that just is good.
That I'm the best runner.
No.
Yeah, I am.
No.
You know it.
No, Daddy can beat you. I can probably beat you.
That's it.
Okay.
And having a good mum and dad and brothers sometimes.
Her hair's blonde. She's got she has short hair.
You say that then.
I did.
Well, she's not very tall, which doesn't really matter. Her hair is actually ginger, but she dyes it blonde to make her, I don't know why she does actually, but and she has lots of spots on her face and like on her arms and things.
Most of the time she either wears high heels because she's very short and she tries to be taller, or she wears flip-flops all the way around the house. Stop with the attitude.
Stop it.
Usually, if she goes out for work and I'm at home, she'll come home and say, "Can't believe you haven't done this." And she doesn't even ask me to do it. So, for example, she'll say, "Archie, by the time I'm home, you need to have emptied the dishwasher and made your bed." And I'll have made my bed and emptied the dishwasher, and she'll say, "Why haven't you hung up the clothes?" And I'm like, "Well, you didn't even ask." She is determined and loving and always gives you what you deserve.
She's very kind. She sometimes can't be the most patient, but she's very comforting and very loving.
She gives you stuff. He's got no hair.
He's average tall. He does have actual hair, and he has like a oval here where there's none, which is weird. And he has a pointy nose, and he has blue eyes, and he has not very good teeth. He has some plastic teeth, and he always wears super dry t-shirts.
Well, as Archie said, he has these two massive patches at the top of his head with no hair. He has decently big ears. He's always red in the face, and sometimes as you see him run, he's very sweaty with the t-shirt.
And he doesn't have very many toenails because they always fall off.
Yes, it's very disgusting.
Yeah.
Very disgusting.
I don't mind it. No lollies.
You need to bend your knees when you run.
Yeah, you just go like,
Do more jobs.
normally says, get off the TV, go outside and do something helpful. He's very sporty. He's very nice to cuddle into. Very comfy. He'll always come outside and play sports with us. And he's willing to take us to our activities, whether they're 8 at night or 6 in the morning.
He's funny.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He always wants to talk about the sport that was on the night before. So he'll say, Archie, did you see the football last night? And I'll say, no, I didn't because I was watching the cricket. So now he's trying to get into cricket, and he'll sit next to me and ask the most obvious questions about the most obvious things. But he's trying to learn because he realizes now that he's going to grow up with me watching cricket, not football. So go to the beach, just around water in general. We like the pool, lagoons and beaches mainly.
Sometimes go camping and glamping, which is fun. And you can bring your bikes.
Going down to walks to the news agency and getting ice cream, and going along to like the water and stuff.
It's an annoying bug. It goes around, and it can kill old people. Some shops are not open.
Toy shops?
Yeah, some toy shops. And in lockdown, it was more boring doing homeschooling because you didn't get to play with your friends, and you didn't get to do stuff in the playground.
Well, we haven't been able to go back to Scotland for it's probably been 2 years. Also, when we normally go around every 18 months. And we did have to do homeschooling, which was boring because we had to be stuck with them. And yeah, we very felt isolated and had to wear masks, which isn't pleasant.
What some people would say old school, because I much prefer pen and paper to typing. So having to go onto a computer every day and log on to Zoom or whatever, and your teachers explain what you have to do for the whole day, I didn't like it very much.
Charge around in the house.
Well, sometimes, like last night, when I get nervous, I get like hyperactive. So my first day of high school was on Friday, and on Thursday night, I ran around the house practicing karate and rolling around on the floor.
Sometimes these brilliant fashion shows, which is very amusing, and I'm very funny, and sometimes a bit annoying. Shut up. And being rude.
Hate.
If Mummy comes up to me and says, Archie, I'm telling you this, but you're not allowed to tell anyone else this, I'll literally go into the other room and say, hey guys, guess what I just found out? So like, Ralphie will come up to me and say, Archie, do you want to play outside? 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 And I'll say, no, Ralphie, I'm tired. And then he'll cry, and it is the most annoying thing ever. And then Martha will say, Archie, can you unlock the iPad? Archie, can you unlock the iPad? Archie, can you unlock the iPad? And then I'll say, no, Martha, because then I'll get in trouble as well for unlocking the iPad for you when you're not supposed to be on it.
Just boys in general, especially these two.
When my friends can't come over and I get really mad, and then I just don't like it.
If I do well in sports, if I do well in school, if I'm maybe at a friend's house or something, doing something fun.
Having a friend over.
Friends, family, and when there's like a day just full of sports.
To make them look beautiful.
Not that we aren't already.
You've got a wrinkle in your face.
I don't!
Because they want to make themselves look like Barbie dolls and plastic, which is really weird because they want to make themselves look perfect so that they can impress the boys.
Well, Mum wears it to hide her wrinkles sometimes and to make their face pop. Either super strength or reading people's minds.
Copter ears.
Copter ears.
Yeah, it's that. So your ears can turn into a helicopter.
And then you can fly.
Yeah.
Probably teleport, because if you're late, you can just go there straight away. If you forget something when you go on holiday, you could just go home and get it. And I think it would be cool. That you really like someone or some people.
Like,
When you really like or enjoy something or someone and you find them intriguing. Cockroaches and yappy and jumpy dolls.
thief.
Tea
Thief.
Thief. A thief.
and monsters in your bed.
I'm scared that I won't succeed or just don't do well. And I'm scared of the Oompa Loompas in the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because they have way too much fake tan. They're about this big and they have green hair, and some are like really skinny and some are really fat, and it's really weird. I'm good in school. I'm committed to what I do. I enjoy my life. I'm a good kid.
Smart. Like sport, and I'm good at sport, and I'm dumb.
Okay, this is a Hope. I'm their favourite child.
No.
No.
I'm really amazing.
No.
I'm sporty and I'm very kind and loving.
I've actually scored 10 goals on the game of football, and I like that.
I've done well at school and within sports, and I've done very well in sports, especially cross country top 6 every year.
Well, I got scholarship at high school I got into Manly Selective for my high school. So I worked really hard for that. And I got the Achievement Award at my school for the best all-round student.